Hi, I'm Sebastian with Crankbrothers. Today, I'm going to introduce to you the PlugMate, our tire plug anchor. Sometimes you get a flat so big that sealant just won't cut it. So you reach for a tire plug and all goes well for a little bit. But then after a big landing or hard braking, it works its way right back out and it can totally ruin a ride. That's exactly why we came up with the PlugMate. Instead of your plug popping out mid-ride, the PlugMate locks into place even if you're smashing through rock gardens, braking bumps, or my favorite, casing jumps. The secret is its clever design that rotates sideways inside the tire to stay put. And the best part, you don't need any fancy tools. It works with most plug forks, so you can fix it fast and get back to riding. Inside the kit, you'll find everything you need to keep rolling. 3 small yellow anchors, 3 large orange anchors, plus a full set of plugs. 10 thin brown ones, and 5 thicker black ones for bigger holes. The fork tool isn't included, but don't worry, the PlugMate works with most fork plugs on the market, including Crankbrothers. Let me show you how it works. For the purpose of this how-to video, we will use a pre-punctured tire. First things first, check out the source of the puncture. If that nail, thorn, or piece of debris is still hanging out in your tire, make sure to pull it out before moving on and clean the area around it. Insert the tool into the tire until the reamer section is inside. Then move it back and forth to roughen up the edges. This helps the plug bond better and create a stronger seal. We use the Crankbrothers cigar tool fork here. However, most forks are compatible with the PlugMate. Choose the appropriate plug and anchor based on the size of the hole in your tire. You can combine 2 or more thin plugs if the hole needs it. In this case, the hole is medium size, so we will combine 2 thin brown plugs and thread them into the small yellow anchor. Slide the entire setup onto the fork tool. Pinch each end of the plug to keep it together on the shorter side. Insert directly into the puncture. Firmly push both anchor and the plug into the tire casing until the anchor disappears. Carefully pull the fork out of the tire while keeping the anchor and plug in place to seal the hole. To help the anchor sit correctly, pull the fork at a slight angle or sideways as you remove it. Massage the tire and pull the plug tails to ensure the anchor sets sideways. Finally, reinflate the tire using a pump or CO2 cartridge. If inflating the tire with the bike upright, position the wheel so the valve is not dead center at the bottom. This will help prevent the sealant from coagulating in the tire from the blast of air. Rotate your wheel to make sure the sealant is flowing. Optional. Trim the tail of the plug. That's it. The sideways rotating design keeps the plug locked in, preventing blowouts and keeping your tire sealed even on the roughest trails. If you want a smarter, more reliable way to repair big punctures on the trail, check out the Crankbrothers PlugMate.